All right, I've got Scott Place, and I'm going to let him introduce himself. And take it away, Scott.
All right, I'm Scott Place. I'm from Alglaze County, Ohio, around the Wapakoneta area. I'm Rick today. I'm the VP here at Mowkon Show here in Kalido, Ohio. My cousin is Sean Place.
And I'm going to pan over to Sean. He's over there selling raffle tickets.
So Sean is our president. So today is our summer show, and right now I am showing all my personal finds, most of them anyway. So all these are from Alglaze County. I've been arrowhead hunting since I was 12 years old, so I've been doing it pretty close to 41 years. So I've been doing it 41 years. I grew up on a farm. That's how I started finding this stuff.
You got me by 30 years. I've only in it 11 years.
Yeah, so that's how I found them, was on a farm. So I mean, it's kind of hard not to pick them up once you sit there and you get basically trained on what you're looking for. A lot of this is all hardstone that I'm
gonna pan down right here.
So I've got hardstone here I found over the years. This is when I started as a kid all the way up till now. I still am a frequent arrowhead hunter. Over here, I found this pipe when I was a kid in the garden. I found that in my garden. I used to live down from Tawa Town, which was pretty close to Fort Amanda, and I found that in my garden. That was an accidental find. I was cutting up through the corn, and I just accidentally knew it. I didn't know what it was, so I picked it out. Over here, some other stuff too. A lot of these I found around that when I was around on the farm too. I found these pipes here in my garden. These here are trade pipes.
Wow, how big is your garden?
It wasn't that big at all.
Wow.
It was just right. We just got lucky. It was right beside Tawa Town, and it was on a knoll.
Yeah.
So as we tilled up the garden, relics would roll out as you sit there and till them up.
Sometimes that's just the way it happens.
Oh, I got lucky when I was a kid. So basically, the garden was a trainer for me. As I tilled, I picked stuff up.
Okay.
A lot of flint that I find. I mean, I hunted 2 or 3 counties when I was a kid too. I hunted Shelby County, Allen County, Alglaze County. Most of these counties I rode a bike to. That's the way it was back in the 80s.
That's what Dave did. Dave did too. Same thing. He started when he was 13.
Yep.
Didn't drive. He rode a bike.
Nope, I rode a bike, man, and walked. I walked everywhere, and it didn't matter to me. I'd walk miles to get to a field, to walk miles in a field.
Right.
So that's the way it was.
Ought to be young again.
Oh, I loved it too. I still do. You know, it doesn't matter. I still put in the time. I'm putting, just like you. I'm putting in the hours.
Yep.
You never know what's out there. And that's
exactly.
The thing. You could find the find of a lifetime.
Yep.
Over here is my best personal finds over here. Most of these all came off the same site. I got lucky when I got out of the military, and I got stuck onto a good site, and I picked a lot up.
By the way, thank you for your service.
Yep, thank you. Appreciate it. But like I said, I'll pick it all up. I've got scrapers I picked up, projectiles I picked up.
Now, are all these pretty much personal
all
here?
These are all personal finds.
I'm just going to pan down here and give our audience a view. And, I mean...
My dad found that. He was hand picking corn, and he found it, and it looked like a broken spoon. He only found half of it.
Right.
And he dug a big hole, thinking that he was going to find the rest of it, and he didn't find it. And he moved it when he was leaving, disgusted. He went over 2 rows, and the other piece was laying on top. Yeah,
we have a field where Dave found a half of a beautiful banner stone, and every time we go back to the same spot, looking for the other half.
Same spot. I'm the same way too. Same spot. Same spot.
All right. Look, I mean, this is just amazing, and I wish. I just put everything side by side in my frames. I have no artistic talent at all, and I like the way he went circular with this.
Well, it catches people's eyes. On
yes, it does.
Yes,
it does. I'm more like this right here.
Yeah, I got pretty much everything. Like this here is a historical. I found all these in my garden when I was a kid too.
Wow. Yeah.
Like I said, Fort Amanda was right across this river from the
gunflint.
All gunflints.
Okay.
Those are French gunflints. All these dark ones are English. There's a couple Indian-made ones I got in there too. Like this one here's an oddball one. That's an Indian-made gunflint.
Yeah. And I apologize for the glaze, folks, but I think you're getting the gist of what we're seeing here.
You know, I can pull like this one here just to get the glaze off.
Okay, there we go. That's beautiful. All right, that about wraps it up. Oh, I want to go to one more. This case right here. If you could open that up, take the glaze off. I'm sorry.
That's right. A lot of these are preforms and slate discs.
Yes.
This here is a lizard right here. This is a lizard preform. I thought it was a big Adena point until I met Fred Fisher. And Fred Fisher had one of the biggest lizard collections around. And I knew what I had when I found it. I actually found that. Was getting run out of a field. And I turned around and we had permission for the field, but I turned around, it was laying on top. And I put it in my pocket and showed my dad. And my dad's like, oh my God, that's the biggest arrowhead ever found. I thought it was an arrowhead for years until recently.
All right. Hey, Scott, I appreciate you giving us your time, and best of luck in the future.
I also run the Hog Creek Show in Ada, Ohio. Just to let everybody know. And that's in February of every year.
Ada, Ohio, right?
Yep, Ada,
that's
Ohio.
where Ohio Northern is, for all you non-Ohioans who might be viewing this. All right, I am at Ken's table. He didn't want to get on video, and that is... Everybody doesn't want to get on video, I understand that, but he has some amazing artifacts here. A lot of stone artifacts. Are these mainly Ohio?
Mainly, mostly.
Okay.
A few Indiana.
A few Indiana, he says. So, and I probably had some of these as a kid growing up. I know I had the 1950s baseball cards, and my mom threw those out. But he's got some amazing stuff here. This is Dana Staley pieces. Frank Meyer tribute frame. Amazing. All right, I've got Joe Stevens here, and he's got a collection at the show. So, Joe, I'm going to let it take you away here. Are these all pretty much personal finds?
Yes, most of them are. But I have just a couple pieces my grandfather gave me years ago that he found. And I bought a collection a few years ago. I've just got very few pieces of it here, though.
Okay.
Most of these are personal finds.
Personal finds from Ohio.
Yes.
Okay.
But I've got one frame from Tennessee that I found myself down
Okay. Yeah, everybody's got to go out of state and hunt at least once. And I believe you said you're from the Monclova area. Okay. All right. So let's start down here. And anything you want to say about these personal points right here? Like these are some beauties right here. Where did you find those? Are those different locations?
Different farms, put it that way, between Monclova and Waterville.
All right, he said between Monclova and Waterville. So,
I used to live on Missionary Island. You found that. It's near Waterville.
Missionary Island you used to live on? Where's that near?
Waterville.
Is Waterville, Ohio?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
It's the largest island in the Mojave area.
Yeah, I've got relatives up in the Toledo area, but I'm not familiar with the surrounding areas. So, yeah, these are some nice triangles there, and I see some bird points, and I thought I possibly saw a drill down here, it looks like. But he's got a lot of interesting stuff. I know you said you're 82, 83. Do you get out to hunt anymore?
I started
He gave me a definite oh yeah to that.
I started when I was 11 years old, found my first one on the farm where I live today.
And you were hooked after that, yeah. And just like all of us. I found my first one right across a farmer's field, right across the street from me. Unfortunately, I was 61 at the time. That's when I got started. You got a few years in the field on me, but that's cool. So you've been hunting since 11. What else can you tell us about your?
Well, I've just been doing it for about 70 years now.
70 years. Wow. Wow.
Keep looking.
Yep. All right. Now you said you have a Tennessee frame down here, and I'm going to just scan over this area here. This is a frame from Tennessee.
Oh, that's last one on the
All right, I'm going to jump down here. This last one, he said he went hunting from Tennessee. Oh, yeah, right there. Lewis County, Tennessee. And those are some buttes. But I also like these hard stones down here. Wow. Well, some are banded slate, so not hard stones. Amazing, amazing, amazing finds. These are beautiful, beautiful. Now, is there a story behind this?
I bought those.
You bought those, all right.
The collection. And those were in it. Yeah, that was the George Washington Peace Medal from 1792. It's all solid silver.
Okay, Washington Indian Peace Medal from 1792. Wow. And there's some killers right there as well, too. All right, Joe, I'm going to cut it off from there. It was nice meeting you. You have a great day. Thank you. All right, I have got Mike here of Patty and Mike. And Mike, first of all, how long have you been hunting arrowhead?
Since I was a little kid, I started finding arrowheads on the farm.
All right, and if you want to say how old you might be, now don't be bashful because I'm almost 72, so be proud of your age. So you've been doing it a long time, let's put it that way.
Yes, I have.
All right, so now you were hooked ever since.
Yes.
Are all of these personal finds? Or
Yes, everything from here on down.
All right, so that was everything from here on down this way. And let me just... All right, so Mike said that he just found this one this year, the day after the solar eclipse, which was that April 8th. So yeah, the Indian spirits were with him, and he's got some nice pieces in here as well too. Banner stone. I can't see.
That's a tube banner stone.
A tube banner stone. I'll go sideways if you can see the hole in there. And looks like a trade pipe right there. Oh yeah, better. We're taking the glare off right there. There we go. Oh yeah, that's a beauty. That's a beauty. How long ago did you find that one?
I found that just shortly before I found this one.
So this year?
Yeah, this year.
This year, wow.
Oh, yeah,
so
this year.
There's still good stuff popping
still
up
good.
every now and then.
Yeah, I found this and this tube banner stone and these two hammers in the same field.
Okay. Yeah, I always, when I find stuff like that, I always say a blind squirrel finds an acorn every once in a while.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and there's some, I like your arrangements on these too. I have no artistic ability at all, so I like the way you did the circle like that.
Some fun.
Yeah. Any personal stories on any of these down here that come back to mind as you look at them?
Well. This is one of the older pieces.
Yeah, that looks like almost paleo.
Yeah. I think I got some paleo stuff in here.
Nice. And where do you what county do you mainly hunt?
Mainly Hardin County.
Hardin County. Okay. I know a couple people in that area.
You'll have to show how he did his necklaces.
Oh, and do you do the necklaces too?
No, K Jewelers wrapped them for us.
Okay.
And there's the necklace.
Okay. Got it.
so I can switch the arrowheads to what I want.
All right, let me just take a look at that. We're gonna focus in on there. Who knew that K Jewelers would wrap arrowheads?
Yeah, they did.
All right. Thank you guys for your time. You guys enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
We have got Josh Jones here on camera. He's here with his dad Brett, and we've got some personal finds that Josh wants to show us. Are these this year?
Yeah, all 2024,
All right. What county?
Mercer County.
Mercer County, Ohio.
Probably the finest bird point I'll ever find.
For now, you'll
For
find
now,
more.
yeah.
You'll find more. Now, how long you been doing it, Josh?
Probably about all my life.
Well, let me see. I'm going to guess you're 23.
No, 35.
35. All right. You must be doing some work, physical labor, because you're in good shape. There we go. So, all right. And you said you metal detect also.
Started metal detecting. This is probably my coolest find so far. Livestock tag.
All right.
Found in town.
And what are these other things? I can't tell from.
This is a Goodyear button. I
Okay.
found. Backyard.
All right.
Token.
All right.
Clay marbles.
All right. So, guys, thank you for getting on.
You're welcome.
And hopefully tomorrow I have this out.
Cool.